Hello everyone, Mikey der Panzernator here with a replay for you here in the Georgia. You can see the matchmaking is quite favorable. We got a bunch of tier 7s. They have a Georgia too, but a lot of destroyers, and black not so much, but Benson, Mahan, and Skane are all torpedo boats. But we have our Georgia, we have our secondary build captain, we have a little toot for good luck. We have Halsey, which is my commander for my secondary build, battleships, American, Georgia, and Massachusetts. So far, hopefully we get more like these ships because I love them. And yeah, it's time to lead the team to victory. Checking out the ship's looks and everything. Got this camouflage on for Commander XP, if I am not mistaken. And we got ourselves a little standard battle. This map is weird. I like it more with domination, where you have like the cap, but the islands in the middle. Anyways, that's not important. What is important is we're switching to high explosives because of all the destroyers. We have the captain skill, the expert loader. Halsey takes it from 50% to 25%, so a 75% reduction in reload time if you're full, which is a must for brawling battleships. That's why I chose to put Halsey on my brawling American battleships. And he's almost there. He's not quite 19 points, but that's why we have the camouflage and all of that. So following organized now, another secondary build at York, and then our destroyers are going to help out. And another good thing about the Georgia is she is fast. It has an engine boost in addition to everything, and is a pretty good looking ship. Another piece of good news about this battle: no carriers. That's always fun. Georgia's pretty good AA though. I mean, American battleships tend to have very good AA, but it won't be a problem if the enemy puts up any spotter planes. They definitely will have issues. So there we go with that. We are finally detected. Hopefully we'll see an enemy soon, so my ramblings won't have to continue. Mod station. If the game looks different than what you're used to, if you're new to the channel, I use mod station, which gives me the score timers, which are fantastic. Colors, the ship stuff gives me the secondary information. If the health bar looks a little different, we might see that in action. Mod station is basically all the sanctioned mods by Wargaming. They're all very good. They're all very useful. Not all of them, but a lot of good and useful stuff in there. I highly recommend it, and it shows up in the replay, so gives you a little bit better idea of how the game is going. So we shot ourselves a shiny horse, and got a little bit of action started. The black is not quite in secondary range, but that Mahan is. Oh look, you can see who I'm putting secondaries on. Is that new? Have replays actually gotten better? Now, you just might have noticed I just used the wonderful world of replay, not of replay, the reload booster, and I've got my secondaries on all of them, and their Mahan is wisely not coming out here. But we got our secondaries in action. We've got a little bit of a brawl going. Since there are no enemies around, I'm launching my fighter planes because I guess they might be able to spot stuff. I don't know that. Maybe I'm just telling myself that. They're free now, which is awesome. Whenever you had to pay for this stuff, I would go broke quite frequently. And finally, I like this trick where, you know, you're on the other side of an island, you launch your catapult fighters, and the enemy ships, what they do is their AA opens up and they start shooting at you. Now, we are kind of turning to make sure our secondaries can all shoot at the York, but we want the Mahan. So there we go, we set our secondaries on him. He's turning this way, and boom shakalaka. So there he goes. He's kind of getting stuck. I don't know why I didn't shoot there. It looks like we have some torpedoes incoming, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, I had a good shot lined up. I don't know why I didn't shoot him. It's very peculiar. Anyhow, We are turning right into these torpedoes. This might not be the best thing. I probably should have turned out, but I don't want to take myself too much out of the battle. And it looks like there's a gap forming, so we're going to shoot that gap and torpedo beats for the win. Excellent stuff there. Now the Mahan is in a trap. He's got torpedoes coming. He's got secondaries, and I have HE loaded, so that's good. Secondaries, of course, are getting in their licks, and there we go. We're finally shooting those HE shells. Only one pin, but, well, the York got the kill. Still, got a destroyer out of the game. It's always good to kill the enemy's destroyers very quickly. Now, notice I have harder targets now, but I'm going to let my shells fully reload, let my guns fully reload, and then switch because it'll be less time than had I started the reload at the time whenever I noticed it was about halfway, so basically got a 3/4 reload instead of a full reload. Anyhow, just got to think these things through. Now we're putting our secondaries on everyone and trying to get whatever shots we can through this gap. That Scharnhorst is fully broadside to us, which is why we got 4 pins. No citadels, unfortunately. He is a cold Scharnhorst, so it looks like he needs to thaw out a little bit. And oh look, the York, he's like, oh, a Georgia. Not good. I'm, of course, mindful that the York has torpedoes. And the Fiji right there. And, well, I'm more concerned about the Fiji because the Fiji also has torpedoes. And he has a smoke screen so he can disappear. And his torpedoes are longer range. But, well, no more Fiji to worry about. Double Citadel, show me your sits, girl. I just need to start yelling out, show me your sits, girl. Both in public, I mean, if someone gets the reference, then she's clearly a keeper. Also, and yeah, just I'm thinking about how I commentate these things on the fly. Anyhow, that's one ship down. We're already at 61,000 damage, and we are doing our best to dominate this side of the cap. As you can see, back to the mod station stuff, we got a mostly broadside Alaska, which we're shooting at, which this should hopefully go well. Show me your sits, girl. There we go. Much better. Alaska's down to half health. But if you notice on the health bar, there's kind of there's the health bar on the right, and then like next to the wrench on the far left, it tells you tells me how much damage I would, or how many hit points I would heal so I can get the best possible heals and know when to heal. It's quite useful. Alaska is like broadside, stuck on a rock. Poor bastard. I mean, he got lucky there though. Overpins. And look, another Fiji. Wow. He didn't learn from his friend's mistakes. How hilarious. Our Ganaisa now is having trouble. He is probably going to get torpedoed. Finish off the Alaska. Well, the Alaska got finished off by torpedoes from the Ganaisa. That's interesting. So you see it's blinking blue. So now I know that's the best possible heal for this ship. Anyhow, we're in a brawl. The Fiji already uses torpedoes. We got the black. I have confidence that my primary weapons will absolutely wreck the Fiji. So put my secondaries on the black, but he disappeared. And our team is actually doing a fairly decent job of taking care of everyone. Now we got the black to worry about, but from what I've heard, blacks have slow torpedoes. I've never seemed to have been torpedoed by a black. So I'm going to worry about the York. Decent salvo there. Could have been a lot better. As soon as the black pops up, I put my secondaries on him. And hoping to not get torpedoed by anyone. And I'm just turning because, you know, gotta brawl. And hit hard, got a Confederate ribbon, and that does some good things for Halsey. I think it ups my reload time, which we will see in a second. Now, if I just need to stop turning, let my guns get around. Yeah, you see, now I'm down to like a 20-second reload. I think I do have Adrenaline Rush on this cap. No, but Adrenaline Rush wouldn't do it, so I activated one of Halsey's abilities, which is excellent. Up to 125,000 damage, which is amazing. And still, despite all that damage, I am getting panzer killed. He who lives by the panzer kill dies by the panzer kill. Usually, so if you're new, a panzer kill is when, like this New Orleans is on low health. If someone's on low health and we're not normally targeting them, and then I switch my target, I shoot them, I get the kill, like a, 400 hit point Citadel is a classic panzer. It's basically a kill steal, but we named it after me, because in our division, it tends to be victim rate does the most damage, but I do the most kills, because I steal a lot of kills, including his kills. So yeah, I am in the opposite camp right now, where I am doing most of the damage, but most of the kills are being taken from me. Now this Scharnhorst is a lot of things, but he's not stupid. He's like, yep, now I'm going back behind that island. That Georgia is destroying everyone. He gonna die. Now the black has radar. The black has radar, so the black knows where I am. Not that it matters. I mean, I'm a Georgia. I can be spotted from the moon practically. I mean, 14.8 kilometer detection range. Okay. Now we see that the black is in there, and we're gonna fire at his tracers, maybe. Anyhow, we got the Scharnhorst right there. We're gonna worry about the Scharnhorst. Look at that. I mean, we're dodging the torpedoes. Either the black is bad or unlucky, or both. But there we go. Now we have high caliber. There's no shortage of damage being done, but we're worried about the Scharnhorst's torpedoes. The black already launched his. There we go. We're putting secondaries on the black. Come on, secondary turrets. Do your work. Do your work. Now, the Scharnhorst is right there, but we're aiming high on the Scharnhorst because, well, look at our secondaries go. Because he was pretty well angled to us. Now, we're just going to chase him down, and I mean, I'm pretty sure we can overmatch if he's like butt on like this, but that's fine. You see, that was pretty decent. Fairly so. This is maybe not the best maneuver considering how he might launch torpedoes at me. Luckily, my armor held on that shot. And there we go. We got our secondaries on him. He is at a shallow enough angle that kills him. Black torpedoes. Black is finally going to give us with some torpedoes. But switching to HE, no flooding. We're still alive. Our secondaries are alive and well. And this is the last ship on the game. The last ship on their team. We're burning. Doesn't matter. Secondaries get the kill. Finish the job. So fairly quick game. Pretty good stuff there. So we got 182,000 damage. Bunch of main battery hits, 271 secondary hits. We got 3 sits. Better in pairs, but you take your sits where you can get them. We got Devastating Strike. We got Confederate. We got Close Quarters. We got Dreadnought, and we got High Caliber. Bunch of missions. Activated Halsey's Talent, which is great. Who got top player? I mean, who else? Our team was pretty good, though. I mean, most of them survived, which is excellent. And then in terms of damage, HE shells actually didn't do a whole lot. Only about 1,000 from them, but didn't get the most opportunity to use them. Only fired 4 HE shells. 125,000 from the AP shells. Those 18s pack a punch. Secondary did 48,000, almost 50,000 just from secondaries. And then those secondaries set fires, which did 7,500 damage of their own. So yeah, Georgia. A lot of fun. Good brawler, and especially when you're high tier. I mean, this was about one of the best case scenarios for the Georgia. Definitely could have gotten a Kraken had people not stolen kills. But hey, you know what? Again, I like what they're doing. I like killing the ships. I've got plenty of Krakens. Let's spread the wealth. Spread the kills. Except when I'm panzer killing, then I want all of them. Thanks for watching this replay. If you want to send in your own replays, if you want to join the Panzer Marine, if you want to talk with a wonderful community, join the Discord server down below. You want to help this channel, I can, help this channel financially. There's Patreon, there's channel memberships, all kinds of great options. And of course, subscribe and hit the bell and hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, this is Mikey, their Panzernator, signing out. See ya, nerds.